Welcome to Betty's Hope. Our program was implemented in October of 2012 in Baton Rouge. Since that time, over 500 youth have received education, tools, and resources to assist them in working through their grief. Since we are an education program, any youth that has had a loss in the past or will have a loss in the future can benefit from Betty's Hope. Our founder, Mr. Warrick Dunn, is a former NFL player of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Before his professional football career, his mother, Miss Betty Smothers, was shot and killed when he was only 18. Miss Smothers was a well-respected and well-liked police officer for the Baton Rouge Police Department. When his mother died, Mr. Dunn immediately became responsible for his 5 younger siblings. He battled with grief and depression throughout his NFL career and eventually received therapeutic assistance. Because of this, Mr. Dunn has a vision to bring hope to other youth who are grieving a loss. So what is grief? Grief is defined as the natural response, including your thoughts and feelings you have as the result of a loss. At Betty's Hope, we do not box grief into a particular mold. We like to say that it includes goldfish to granny. Anything that a youth perceives as a loss is included. This loss may include death, divorce, relocation of either home or school, incarceration, deployment, or even a break of a relationship. Research shows us that 4.8 million youth are grieving the loss of a parent. 1.5 million have a parent that is either incarcerated or who has abandoned them, and that 1 in 20 youth will lose a parent before they graduate high school. That means in Baton Rouge alone, we have 5,100 youth that will lose a parent before they hit adulthood. Betty's Hope works within the East Baton Rouge Parish School System to bring peer group grief support to those grieving youth. Youth that participate in our program will receive 4 weeks of programming, which is broken up into 2 50-minute sessions per week. We also work with the Boys and Girls Club and Big Buddy program to provide peer group grief support during after-school programming. In addition, Betty's Hope holds groups every Thursday night from 5:30 to 6:30 at our community room located at the Family Youth and Service Center on Government Street. This group is open to any youth in the community who has had a loss. Betty's Hope provides education on topics such as what is grief, identifying where a youth is on the grief cycle, feeling identification, recognition of thinking errors, self-esteem and how it's affected by grief, and understanding positive and negative influences in the youth's life. We also provide tools to help with grief, such as practicing I statements, relaxation techniques, changing their thinking errors, increasing others and their own self-esteem, remembering the loss in a positive manner, and setting goals for the future. Finally, we provide resources to our youth. We work on identifying safe people and safe places, which are specific as well as community-wide help for our youth. We also are able to screen those who may present with complicated grief in order to assist the youth and his or her family in getting additional services if needed. As you can see, we use lots of art in our program. The youth complete several drawings centered on thoughts and feelings that come from their loss. We also work on activities such as mask to hide feelings, a mind jar to help them relax when they're angry, and greeting cards to help them remember their loss. Betty's Hope is not a counseling program. However, being a peer support group, youth find it very therapeutic to be able to talk about their thoughts and feelings about a loss in a safe environment. We have had teachers, counselors, and parents note that after their youth participated in our program, that they had an easier time communicating about their loss. Many of our before pictures that our youth draw have sad or angry faces, while their after pictures shows smiles and hope. Another component of Betty's Hope is community outreach and awareness. We try to engage the guardians of our youth by sending home an overview of what was done in group that day and how the adult can continue to enforce what we taught. We are also able to provide support and training to parents, teachers, and others who work with youth who have been struggling through a loss. Our program in the schools is provided via our Big Green mobile unit. The youth are taken out of class, brought onto the unit for approximately 50 minutes for group, and then returned back to class. The unit was custom made for our program, and the youth really seemed to enjoy the uniqueness of being out of the classroom and in a brightly colored and fun surrounding. Some of our community partners include the Family Youth and Service Center, the East Baton Rouge Parish School System, the Boys and Girls Club, the Big Buddy Program, Youth Oasis, and iCare. Would you like for us to work with your youth? You can contact the Betty's Hope staff either by email or phone, or you can contact your iCare specialist or counselor at your youth school. Please share our information with others that may benefit from our Betty's Hope program. Together, we can continue to bring hope to the youth of our wonderful community.